Good evening and salutations, my GH fans. So, a couple of things before I get started. So I got rid of my cable box because my cable bill was absolutely insane. So I got rid of that, and then I'm just doing the streaming services and stuff like that. And somebody told me there is a certain website where you can watch, GH and stuff like that. So I'm going to be doing that. I also have Hulu, just in case for whatever reason that's not working out. But I just want to let people know, because sometimes the review may come out after 9 o'clock, in case I can't watch it on that other site that people were suggesting. And just to let people know about like the time difference and stuff like that. I'm still going to be doing it. I'm actually going to sit there and try to do all 4 of the soap operas. GH is still going to come out first, and then Days. And then I'm going to be doing Young and the Restless and Bold and the Beautiful. It's it's going to be a challenge. I already thought about it, but I am actually looking forward to it. So, with that being said, let's talk about Sunny. Let's talk about my guy Sunny. Now, I did get a chance to watch DC Soap Sanctuary review on GH. Great review. Check it out. Not gonna lie. DC, I love you, but 90% of that I'm gonna be honest, I disagreed with. But it's cool because everyone has their opinions about it. As far as Mike and Sunny, and I mean, Sunny and Nina and stuff like that, and let's just get into it. So Nina is still being delusional, as always. I mean, it seemed like it was the same conversation that she had since Friday. And it's one of those things where she just keeps making excuses. I remember Friday, she was like, I'm not going to make excuses, but X, Y, and Z. And today is, well, you're a lot happier, and, yada, 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 you're a lot happier than you are now, and you were safe, and you weren't in the mob, and all this other stuff like that. And I'm just like, lady, we done had about 2 days of this. And I'm going to be honest, it didn't land Friday, it's not landing today, and I'm so glad that she walked away after that, because I was like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm in love with Mike. You are Mike. And Sunny's like, yo, I'm not Mike. You're in love with a delusion. Now, I guess if you want to sit there and play devil's advocate, I mean, he was Mike. Yeah, he didn't have his memories and stuff like that, but it's not like Snither saying he was under mind control or anything like that. Like, all that stuff that happened was real, So to sit there and try to act like, oh, you're not Mike, you're not this, you were never in love and it wasn't a thing, it's like, I'm gonna kind of disagree with you with that. I mean, yeah, he didn't have all the facts, but it didn't come out of nowhere. Whatever he felt for her, it didn't come out of nowhere, so you gotta sit there and at least give her that. I mean, don't give her too much, because clearly, yeah. Now, towards the end of Nina's rant, she was like, yep, I'm gonna be getting a lot of heat from a lot of different people, and I deserve all of it. Yes, Nina, one of the very few times that you actually said something that actually made sense. And how even Sunny was like, listen, besides the whole Carly thing, he knows that she didn't do it out of malice. This wasn't like she was an evil person or anything like that, but at the end of the day, it doesn't change anything. So she walks off, that pathetic ass look on her face, like always, and yeah, that pretty much ends that scene. Carly and Jason. My goodness. You know, a couple of days ago, I was at work. And, you know, this woman that, you know, knows that I watch soap operas and stuff like that. We were talking about it. And, you know, I remember her saying, like, something along the lines, like, I said that Jason was, like, one of my favorite characters, and she was like, oh, I don't like Jason. I was like, I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what did you just say that you didn't like, you just said you didn't like Jason? Okay, I don't know if we can ever talk again. No, but, I don't even know where that came from. Anyway, yeah, Jason. So Jason and Carly, you know, they talk about Sonny making sure he's on medication and making sure that he's good and stuff like that. And they talk about Sonny at first, and then, I'm gonna be honest, it just spirals into this whole, you know, Carly seemed like she wanted to keep what happened with them a secret. And Jason was like, no, because we didn't do anything wrong. I mean, we didn't know that Sonny was going to come back, and we didn't do anything wrong. I'm like, Jason, you're one of my favorite characters. And I'm going to be honest with you, you're dead ass wrong. You and Carly are dead ass wrong. And it's, again, this is just my whole thing about the fact that Jason and Sonny are like brothers, and you practically were just like, out of all the guys you could have been with, you choose to be romantically involved with his best friend. Again, for anyone that doesn't watch, for anyone that watches This Is Us, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you didn't watch This Is Us, well, then you should really watch This Is Us. But it's sort of the same thing. It's just like, bro, seriously? Like, you married her? You got, like, really? Like, I don't know. It's, for me, it's just unsettling. So when he was like, oh, we didn't do anything wrong, I was like, yeah, okay. If you didn't do anything wrong, then you have no problem telling them, right? Everything should just be peachy and just fine, right? Because you didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, okay, you didn't do anything wrong. And, you know, Carly is like, oh, you know, a special place. And after a while, I was like, I'm going to be honest, I just kind of just tuned her out. They hugged, and then Jason went to go see Sonny. And, I think they're going to do the whole, if he asks us, then we'll say something. Because, you know, Carly was like, well, you know, everyone in the wedding, that they saw us happy and everything like that. They saw that it was real. So, it's just one of those things. It was like, bro, I think you should probably tell him. And, hope for the best. To be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie, I was getting a little kind of annoyed with the whole Liz and Finn thing, because, you know, Liz talking to Terry and Finn talking to Chase. All it really came down to is that they were getting in each other's way. Like, they were getting in each other's own way. They both kept coming up with excuses and reasons of not to actually get together. And, you know, after a while, it was just like, it was one of those things. It was like, it was literally like the same conversation they were having on opposite sides of, like, the hospital or whatever. So it just got kind of annoying. And in the end, they wound up deciding to give it a shot. So yeah, more or less that pretty much what happened. Now, Anna and Valentine, caught up to the nurse, and, you know, she's unconscious. Apparently, she got into a car accident, and so they're waiting for her to wake up, but they don't know when she's going to wake up. So what they're going to sit there and want to doing is trying to retrace her steps, talk to the locals and stuff like that, because apparently somebody found her, and they called, you know, like the ambulance and stuff like that. So they're gonna sit there and try to talk to locals and find out what's going on. Um, Now the minute that they left, I partly want to sit there and say that dick of a doctor, but you know what? Whatever. It is what it is. The doctor wound up calling Victor Cassadine, and was like, "Yeah, two people from the agency just came by to go and see this nurse or whatever." So, to give him a heads up. And I'm not gonna lie, I was sitting there wondering. I was like, "What are the odds that the doctor is working for like Victor or some sort of shady person or whatever, or the people that's holding Drew hostage, Drew, holding Drew." And sure enough, I was right. But you know what? Let's be honest. It was one of those things. It was like I felt like a lot of people saw that coming. And yes, I did miss that. I did miss that part where Liesel had a knife to Victor's throat. And of course, it didn't really matter because I felt like he was going to get out of it somehow. Either he was going to sit there and threaten Britt, threaten Maxie, or it was going to be one else. But before she was really able to do anything, she had a gun pointed to her back, which was Peter. Now, Leeds was like, "Yo, let me kill him before, I'll help you, whatever, let me just kill him, let me just kill this man." And Victor was like, you know what, at the end of the day, he felt like he needed both of them, so it was like, "Yo, listen, you can't shoot her, and I can't let you kill him. So, why don't you do what you're gonna do, and you can go back to your padded room or whatever." I'm not gonna lie, Peter did pretty great jumping off that cliff and only getting a little minor bruise in the head. Because I'm not gonna lie, I was like, every time he kept showing, I was like, bro, was this guy made of steel or something? I mean, let's see, he got knocked down the stairs, shoved into an practically a refrigerator, and he's just walking around like it's just cool. Now, this guy jumps off a cliff practically and just gets a little bruise in the head. Yep. Guy's made of something. Brooklyn, Maxie, and Jocelyn, out of all people, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wished it would have been Christina. Because they bring her back, and now she's running the bar. But for some odd reason, they said, you know what? Let's do Jocelyn. I really do hope that they do something with Christina, because I like the woman that plays her, and I really despise the other woman that played her. But hopefully they do something with her. So they're all sitting around talking about Sonny's return, happy that Jocelyn is and their family are and stuff like that, and Brooklyn, and she's happy and stuff. Now you got Maxie that's just sitting down the whole time just feeling guilty as hell. Now Maxie did say something along the lines of, Maxie knew that Sonny was alive. And at first Jocelyn was like, how did you know? And, Brooklyn's like, oh, well, she has her sources, and we don't really need to get into that. Let's just be happy that she has resources or whatever. And I'm not going to lie, I thought that Jocelyn was going to drop that, but towards the end, she was like, yo, listen, if you know something, like, say something, like. And so that's what wound up happening. She and Jocelyn go to Carly's or Sonny's place, and they seem like they're about to sit there and tell Carly. Which, I'm not going to lie, is going to be a very, very... I think this is the time. This may be the time to get some cake. Because the minute that Maxie tells Carly... about how Nina knew and didn't say anything... Oh, man, it's going to be... It's gonna be so good. You know, I actually even picked up my cake. I picked up my cake the first time. Thought about this whole thing. Chocolate mousse cake. It tastes so good. But yeah, Carly's gonna really go in on her. And then everyone else is gonna go into her. But I can't wait until Carly has the first crack. Oh man. Yeah. It's weird. I feel like I'm missing something. I don't know what it is, but like always, I feel like I'm missing something. I'm probably gonna feel like that for you. Well, I think I'm always gonna feel like that a little bit because, you know, whatever. But yeah. So again, just to kind of recap earlier, the latest that the video is gonna try to come out as far as my GH review, it's gonna be around 9 o'clock because Hulu drops it at 8. Unless I'm home for the day, I'm off, then I can sit there and try to catch it on that site that people are telling me about, and watch a little bit earlier. But yeah, got rid of my cable box. I'm not gonna lie, it's so weird. It is so weird. Cause even though I have a watch and I have a phone, it's like every time I'm sitting there looking for where my cable box is just to check the time, just to try to find a remote, then realize that I don't have it anymore. It's weird, and I got rid of it a couple of days ago, I think Saturday, and it's still just so weird, but it's gonna save me so much money. But yeah, so time schedule is gonna be a little bit different, but I'm still always gonna sit there and try to put it out as soon as I possibly can, and you know, GH is going to be the first one. Anyway, with that being said, like I said, I'm going to be doing Young and the Restless. Well, okay. General Hospital, Days of Our Lives, Young and the Restless, and Bold and the Beautiful. Because I want to do that challenge. Plus, I want to see what the other soap operas have to offer. And I like doing soap operas. I like talking about it, obviously. And so this just feels right. So I'm going to sit there and try to do it as long as I possibly can. Hopefully, well, for a very long time. But I'm just kind of taking it day by day. And just kind of seeing where it goes. So, yeah. Anyway, with that being said, I'm going to go. Thank you for watching. Be safe. Let me know your comment. Let me know what your comment. Can't talk anymore. Any questions or whatever, drop it down in the comment section below. I feel like I used to say it a different way, but I can't remember it. So, have a good day or good night. I will see you in the next video.